This is going to be a long video of me moving stuff around. Oh, and then there you go. There you go. Right there. Gotta keep my hands right in front of me. Okay guys, welcome back to Intentional Bonus Mom Stepmom Talk. Today I wanted to talk about something that I've noticed quite a few of us do, if not most of us do. And that is when we feel like, and when people judge us harsher than they would the birth mom, a birth dad, and how it makes us feel. And I personally feel like until somebody's walked a day in your shoes, they have no business judging you. With this, it seems to have like a standard that you're supposed to be on a certain level. And everybody has their opinion to this, whether it's you need to step out of the way because they already have parents, or you're trying to be the mom when you're really not, or you're trying to step up and be dad when they already have a dad. So you have people on both sides of it. One, you have the people that are like, get out of the way, they already have a parent, they don't need you, you're just his wife. Then you have people who accuse you of like overstepping. You're trying to take their mom's place. And then you have those lovely people that kind of, I feel like, go in between both of those, which is, you knew what you signed up for. I absolutely hate that. I think all of us hate that. Like, okay, well, congratulations to you. You just made yourself sound like a fool. But I just wanted to say that in all of the other critics in our lives that are always have an opinion, how many of those people really honestly know everything that you're going through? Whether you have a high conflict birth mom, even a high conflict birth dad, you have somebody who's the other parent's in prison, you have health issues going on for whether it's you or the children, or the person you married. There can be so many things that we don't know about. And yes, people are the first to judge. Oh, you need to do it this way. Oh, you need to do it that way. But when it comes down to it, we have to do what's best for us and what we feel is right for ourselves, for our family, for the children, for our partners. And that is just one thing that, like, if out of everything, like, people are going to judge you, and as much as you can, just let it roll off your shoulder, because they're not you and they're not in your shoes. They don't know what's going on. A lot of times in stepmom groups, there's been a lot of judgment, and it's like, well, let me tell you what, you don't know the full story. None of us know the full story. People like to assume really fast, and it's like, wow, no. And I definitely think that being a step parent is a lot harder because you're judged a lot more. When a normal parent or the birth parent says or does that, it's like, oh, whatever. But when you do it, you can make the same mistake or do something or have the best of intentions, and you're judged a lot harsher, whether it's from the kids, from your spouse, from the in-laws, from the ex-in-laws, whoever. I feel like, and really even friends, I feel like they judge you, and you feel like you almost have to, you don't need to be better than, but they expect more out of you than the birth parent. There's always an excuse for the birth parent. There's no excuse for you. And different things like that. And I'm like, I don't really think that's fair. So for me, that is a big thing. Like, nobody knows the whole story of what's going on. Even your parents don't know, your best friend doesn't know, your siblings don't know. They don't know the full story. Only you know your story. Only you know what's happening in your life. And you know what? It is really hard, but I do believe we need to stop judging each other because we don't know the full story. And until we're in that place, we can't really truthfully judge. Really, nobody can judge us because, I'm sorry, unless you're God, you cannot judge. But I do feel that that is one of the things that we really need to stop doing feel like my neighbors are running a marathon in their apartment. So anyway, so what I was going to say is that us as women, we are our own worst critics. And then when you have people judging you a lot harsher, and they're not in there, they've never experienced that, they don't know what they've got, well, this is what I would do. You honestly don't know what you're going to do until you're in that moment. And that's one thing, like, as stepmoms, even in a stepmom group, we really need to take a step back and not judge. Now, sure, we can give our own opinion. Oh, like, this is what we've done, or maybe this is what I would do. But I definitely feel like judging a step parent worse than you judge the actual birth parent, like, come on, guys. One, we shouldn't be judging anybody. Two, to judge someone harsher is not fair, because we're all kind of just going through these steps together and trying to figure out how we're going to do this, what we're going to do, and just take it moment by moment, because there is no manual. And honestly, there should be. But there is no manual on how to raise kids or even be a step parent. There's a lot of books out there to help, but there's no certain manual that says this is exactly what you need to do in your situation. Because honestly, none of our situations are exactly the same, and not everybody knows the full story of the situation that you're in. So anyway, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. If you have comments, questions, or concerns, please link them down below. And hey guys, let's be more just considerate. And I can say this to stepmoms, not grandparents, aunts, uncles, like, stop. Don't judge them and say, well, this is what I would do. Well, I'd have done this. You're not in their shoes. You have no idea what they're going through. So basically, that's why my advice for today is, let's not judge each other. We don't know the full story. Anyway, thanks guys.